question that's on my mind today is, where are you trying to solve a problem instead of being with a child? I was just on a walk with my dog Gilbert, and there are a variety of ways that I respond and react to my dog's behavior, as well as other people's interpretation of his behaviors. So I am always kind of on the lookout for where am I creating what my brain calls certainty or me being right, when really I am just having an experience. The difference is my brain loves to solve problems. When I notice myself in discomfort, I try to identify the problem so I can create a solution so that I can feel better. Where are you doing that with your child? I see it frequently when children have sensitivities or are strong-willed, or they don't seem to follow the rules of school or society as easily as others. That's when I notice we become the deciders of problems so that we can find solutions, so that we can get out of discomfort. And I know this because it's me too. It's the human experience of not wanting to be in uncertainty or discomfort. I find that when I'm with children, I have an easy time, or an easier time, being with that discomfort because of my experiences, but also because I've turned different experiences into belief systems. I believe that every child is doing the best that they can in every given moment with what they have access to, and I also believe that kids want to do the best. They want to collaborate. They want to meet you there. If they're not, or if they're appearing to not, then I get to observe a little closer, get a little bit more curious. Instead of making the child a problem, instead of making their behavior a problem, and then I go into solution mode. Now, my coach is watching this right now. She will know that I may be really good at this particular skill set when it comes to kids and working with parents. However, it is very easy, and it is such a slippery slope for me to fall into this need to find problems so that I can solve them, so that I can feel better pattern that I'm talking about. So please don't think that I have arrived at this place where I don't do this anymore, because that's just not true. What it allows me to do when I'm supporting parents who are supporting kids is to always be in a space of, this is normal. This is a response that we are so habituated in responding this way. It's so automatic that to even see it in the moment, or see it afterwards, or see that it's happening and go, what do I get curious about? That is a skill that we learn over time, and one that we get to practice every single day, because goodness gracious is life giving us opportunities to practice being in the discomfort of not knowing, being in the discomfort of, I want to seek a solution. What will I see? What will I learn? What will I observe if I be with it? You might relate this to, did you know that feeling feelings really only last 90 seconds if we just allow ourselves to feel it? But when we make the feeling a problem and then try to run from it, or we try to suppress it, or we try to make that feeling wrong, like, side note, I'm expert level at this particular approach. We actually make it longer. We make ourselves uncomfortable for a longer span of time, because we don't just let it come up, give ourselves compassion and see what we see. So I just want to bring attention to this. When you are being with your child, they're having behaviors, are you first thinking, what's the problem and how I solve it? How are you doing with being with the discomfort and going, I wonder what my child is trying to tell me. I wonder what the message is under the meltdown. I'd love to hear what you think about this. So much of this is at the core of what I teach parents. Fundamentally, we need to wear a different lens when we're looking at the behavior of our kids, at the behavior within ourselves. And I am an expert at helping you shift how you see your child's behavior to create meltdown-free homes. But ultimately, what we're doing is we're shifting how we be with ourselves in the moment that our child is having that challenge, so that we can create a connected relationship with our child, so that we can be a team member and a collaborator and empowered, healthy leader of our child. All this work is all wrapped up into one. And if you are like, I understand, I know that there's a different way, how I've been trying to control my kids' behavior, how I've been trying to do rewards and punishments and have all of these other approaches. If you're like, I know that this isn't the way and you want a new way, reach out. I can help. And that's what I'm here to do.